Hey everyone, welcome back to Ripped MTG, where we try to buy cheap sealed Magic product, open it, sell the cards, and use the money to pay off my student loans. So on Sunday we opened a box of Ixalan. It was our second Ixalan box I believe I opened on the channel. Our first one was pretty bad, but this one was really, really good. We had a total value of this box at 95.21, over the expected value and well over what I paid for it, so that was awesome. We ended up pulling the Search for Azcanta, which is kind of makes or break this box. There's a couple good things in here, but if you get the Search for Azcanta, you're doing pretty well. As well as the Vraska's Contempt and Vraska Relic Seeker were our kind of top three cards we pulled. So really, really good box. Can't complain about it overall. I'm going to reiterate this again. I think Ixalan's a pretty powerful set, and I think we'll see other cards kind of go up in value as Standard rotates after Guilds of Ravnica come out. So I'm going to keep opening some Ixalan boxes and see what we can pull. Maybe we can get more $95 boxes, and I'm going to profit every time I do it. So that's pretty cool, because I'm definitely not paying full price for these things. I should also preface this video with, hey, there's an eBay coupon going on today, right now, 15% off everything. So if there's a box you're looking for, some singles you're looking for, head to eBay, do the Pick Soon promo code when you check out, and you'll get 15% off your order. That's how I buy most of my boxes and most of my sealed product, and get the best deals on it. So I'm getting these boxes for well under the expected value and way cheaper than normally. So go check it out if you have something you need Magic related, or really anything else. I actually bought a TV mount today too because I needed one. But cool deal. Go get something if you need it. I'll go into the cards sold by week. So last week we sold $160 worth of cards because we got rid of our Leyline of the Void and our foil Leyline of the Void. That was probably, like I said, the number to beat. This week we got 75.54, so that's actually really good. I thought it would be a little bit lower, like now that things were kind of cooling down a little bit. I was relatively impressed with the amount of cards I sold this week. Got rid of 2 Worldspine Worms. I've had these Worldspine Worms for like weeks since we were opening Return to Ravnica, and just like sat on them. No one wanted them. And then all of a sudden, 1 week, I sold 2 of them. So I think we have 1 Worldspine Worm left. I believe we had 4 total opening that case, and now I've got 1 left. So that's really cool. So, lesson is, if you wait long enough, someone will buy your Worldspine Worms. Got rid of the Immortal Sun. The other cool thing about this week is I sold a bunch of the foils we got from Return to Ravnica. So a Dispel foil from Return to Ravnica and our Sphere of Safety foil. So I don't know, maybe it's just the time to pimp out your EDH deck and everyone wants these foils. So that was really cool. Because I've been sitting on those. I think I've been sitting on that Sphere of Safety foil since week 1 of doing this, so that was cool. I sold my playset of Lightning Bolts from our M11 box, the 2 of our Liliana's Caresses from that M11 box. Both Drowned Catacombs, unsurprisingly. Dimir is a supported guild in Guilds of Ravnica, so Drowned Catacombs are selling. And I sold both my Ixalan one that I pulled this last week and the one I pulled in M11, so I got rid of both of those. And then Vraska Relic Seeker, also not that surprised, considering Golgari is a supported guild in Guilds of Ravnica. Maybe people are starting to prepare, but one of those Ixalan cards that I think has potential to go up because it's a good planeswalker. And then Vraska's Contempt, so just kind of a premium removal spell. Obviously not as good as like Assassin's Trophy, but still going to be used in Standard quite a bit, so there's demand there. So yeah, I sold a good amount of cards this week. I'm really impressed. My kind of goal is to get to average around $75 a week extra, and we're hitting it. I think if I total everything up and divide it by the amount of weeks I've been doing this, I'm hitting that average, especially with those big bursts of like 160 and 130 I've gotten. But yeah, great week, and hopefully I can sell some more this week. Let's get right into the loan tracker here. So this is what we've been tracking. If we scroll down, last time I made one of these Thursday recaps, I was at $17,615.69 after making my $160 payment, so that was really good. And then in the meantime, I had to make my minimum loan payment, which is $222.04 on September 24th. And so the total interest I had there was $104.79. Again, because I have one really small loan that I'm probably going to just pay off as soon as I can here, and then one bigger loan that kind of sucks up most of the interest. But I'm doing this snowball method, get rid of the smallest loan with the highest interest rate first, and then tackle this next one. That brought us down to $17,498.44. And now this week, I got to make a payment of $75.54. And since I just made my minimum loan payment, all the interest was gone, so I had 38 cents worth of interest on that teeny tiny loan, which is about $600 left. And after that, we're going to get a total of about $17,423.28. So we are cranking. We're doing pretty good considering where we started. We're like over $1,000 under where we started, and I've only made 3 loan payments. So selling Magic cards is kind of fun. I'm able to make these extra payments and knock it down. So the total payments we made since I've started this is $1,117.86, and I've made two for about $660 worth. So almost half. I've spent maybe almost $600 between $500 and $600 of Magic card payments, and then the rest was minimum student loan payments. So pretty good, I think, for just a couple months. Not that bad. So if we go to current loan balance in our graphs, I already updated my price here of 17,423.28. We can see that this graph is starting to converge a little bit better over here. Red's creeping down, the green's creeping up. Can't wait for those to meet in the middle. That one's really not that exciting to talk about every week, but we'll just keep an eye on it. And then if we go to the total value sold by color, it's getting more interesting. Obviously, black started to dominate after we sold all those Leyline of the Voids. But selling Vraska's Contempt and other like Liliana's Caress and stuff like that is helping too. So this is starting to like spread out a little bit more even, with lands still kind of up there. Blue just because blue. I mean, we had the foil preordain and then like a bunch of good blue cards. So like a bunch of Cyclonic Rifts and stuff got that up. And then obviously the multicolored cards from Return to Ravnica. I have a feeling the multicolored cards is going to go up a lot more once I start opening Guilds of Ravnica starting next week. So this is kind of the color pie right now. It's pretty even. We've got blue, black, lands, multi, and then everything else pretty low. But yeah, kind of just interesting to look at as far as total value sold by color goes. And then if we look at set, look at this. I haven't opened any Return to Ravnica in a while, but I keep selling some cards, so we broke that $400 mark of Return to Ravnica cards sold. Really cool. We're hanging at about just 50% of everything I've sold is Return to Ravnica, which makes sense because I've opened 6 boxes of that and approximately 6 other boxes, maybe like 7 other boxes, so it makes sense. And then M11 just dominating because it was just such a good box, and I still have a lot of cards left that haven't sold yet on that one. So 232, like I said, I only paid $160 for that box, and I'm already at $232 sold. So really anything that I sell more out of that M11 box is just gravy. So awesome. Rivals of Ixalan still selling pretty good. I still have some of those cards to sell, including the better ones like Rekindling Phoenix. So once we sell the Rekindling Phoenix, this will bump up quite a bit. And then Ixalan catching up now too with that good box we had. I sold a lot of like kind of this like higher end stuff that wasn't Surtur's Canta, including Vraska and Vraska's Contempt, other things. So doing pretty good there. And then M19 we haven't opened in a while, so that's going to be stagnant for a little bit. I don't see myself opening any more of it right now. I can see maybe a little bit more in the future after maybe Standard kind of settles after rotation, and maybe, hey, there's some good M19 cards that are going to go along in Standard. Maybe get some boxes then. I also really want to open Dominaria, but like it's really just Teferi, Karn, or bust, and I can't get myself to do it. The expected value right now is at about $70, $71, and the cheapest I can get a box, like even with this coupon and stuff like that, is like $75. So I just can't get myself to do it. If I get the box and open like a Teferi, like great, I'm probably gonna hit my expected value. But I'm just not willing to take that risk. I'm typically not a very lucky person. I feel like I used all my luck on that M11 box. And this Rivals of Ixalan and Ixalan the last couple of weeks too. So been pretty lucky lately. I just can't get myself to buy Dominaria right now. I also have this just sneaking suspicion that Teferi might get banned at some point if he continues to dominate Standard. I don't think he's bannable right now as it stands, but I think if all the top tier decks become blue-white control, we've seen it before when Jace the Mind Sculptor was in Standard a while back. There's that potential, and I'm not willing to take that risk right now because the value just is hard to get if you don't get to Teferi or Karn. But maybe one day. I do want to open some Dominaria at some point. So right now, I think I'm going to just kind of stick to Ixalan and Guilds of Ravnica coming out. Both sets look really good. Guilds of Ravnica looks super fun. We're going to get more Shocklands again. Even though the value isn't as much, like I'm not paying as much per box, so it's pretty good. And then there's a lot of other good rares in that set that'll kind of warp Standard as we go. And then Ixalan has great staples right now, and I think there's room for other cards to go. Like I've mentioned, Hostage Taker still creeping up. Last time we talked, it was about like $2.50, I think, and now it's like at $3 and kind of still creeping up. Dimir is a supported guild. It's a great Dimir card. I don't see the problem, but I mean it has like peaked in Standard and dropped off before, so maybe it just won't do anything. You never know. But yeah, I'm going to stick to that right now. I do have a box I'm going to open on Sunday. It's probably going to be another Ixalan box that I got for cheap. I got a few more boxes with the eBay coupon today, and I've got a case of Guilds of Ravnica coming as well. So I'm gonna kind of mix it up once Guilds of Ravnica comes out. Maybe I'll do like a couple Guilds of Ravnica and split it up with an Ixalan box or something, something cool like that. So plan on doing another box opening on Sunday. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. Otherwise, we'll get to opening on Sunday, and hope you guys have a great weekend.